we really need to talk about what happened at Hilton Coliseum on February 14th. Iowa State over Kansas, 74-56.
Yeah.
And on the surface, that just looks like a standard, Big 12 home court win. But I was looking at the data you sent over, and honestly, the numbers just feel weird.
That is exactly the right way to frame it. Weird.
It's like two different games were played.
It is. And our mission today is to unpack that weirdness. Because if you just look at the final score, you completely miss the story. You miss this bizarre statistical day for Iowa State and just a total efficiency collapse for Kansas.
Okay, so let's start with Iowa State. I'm looking at their scoring. They put up exactly 37 points in the first half.
Yeah.
And exactly 37 in the second.
Right.
To me, that just sounds like, rock solid consistency. Why is that not the whole picture?
Because that word consistency, it's an optical illusion here. It implies they played the same way for 40 minutes. And they absolutely did not.
Yeah.
In that first half, they were honestly kind of scraping by. They were shooting under 39% from the field.
So it's just volume then, just getting shots up.
Exactly, just volume. But the second half, it's like a different team came out of the locker room. They slowed it down, took better shots, and hit a blistering 50% from the field.
Wow.
So the point total is identical, but their efficiency, just went through the roof. They stopped hoping the ball went in and started making sure it did.
And leading that charge, it looks like, was Milan Momcilovic. He was kind of the only one with a traditional star stat line.
Oh, he was the engine, no question. He had a game-high 18 points, shot it well, 7 of 13. And the big thing was he hit 4 threes. That spacing was crucial. He was the clear number one.
But behind him, this is where the box score looks like a typo.
This is the 11-point club. It is, it's a defensive coordinator's nightmare.
4 different players.
4 guys, all tied for second place on the team with exactly 11 points. Tamin Lipsey, Joshua Jefferson, Blake Buchanan, and Jamarian Bateman.
That's just wild. But they all got there in really different ways, right?
Completely different. It's a pick your poison situation. Lipsey is your defensive menace. He added 4 assists and 3 steals to his 11.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Joshua Jefferson doing all the dirty work, 5 boards, 4 assists.
And Blake Buchanan looked like he couldn't miss inside.
He missed 1 shot all night. 5 of 6 from the floor for his 11 points, plus 6 rebounds. And then, just for good measure, Bateman comes off the bench and splashes 3 three-pointers.
So you have a whole committee playing the role of the second option.
Exactly.
Okay, let's flip it then. If Iowa State is a story of a second-half surge, Kansas feels like the complete opposite.
It was a free fall. And the crazy thing is, Kansas started out okay. They shot over 45% in the first half. They were in the game.
Right, they were hanging around.
But in the second half, the wheels just came off. They cratered. They shot just 31%, 9 of 29 from the floor. You just cannot survive on the road in the Big 12 with numbers like that.
Was anyone's offense working for them? Looking at their top 3 scorers, it seems a little disjointed.
Well, Melvin Council Jr. was really the lone bright spot. He was trying his best to keep them in it, put up 15 points on a really efficient 6 of 11 shooting. He was good.
Now, I did notice Flory Badunga had a double-double, 11 points, 13 rebounds. That sounds pretty solid on paper.
It does, but those stats mask the struggle a bit. Grabbing 13 boards is huge, no doubt. But he needed 13 shots to get his 11 points.
So 5 for 13.
Right. Iowa State's defense just made him work for every single inch. It was not easy offense.
And then the third guy was Darren Peterson with 10 points.
Yeah, but again, look at the efficiency. He was 3 of 10 from the field. So your third option is shooting 30%. Your second option is fighting for every bucket.
Yeah.
It's just, the math isn't going to work out.
So the big takeaway here really is about trajectory. Iowa State's identical halves hide this massive leap in execution.
While Kansas just completely lost its touch.
Iowa State started making shots, Kansas started missing them.
It's as simple as that sometimes.
It does leave me with one last thought, though, about that 11-point club. In a game like this, a blowout, having 4 guys score the same is a luxury. It's great. But what about a tight game? Final 4, last minute on the clock.
Yeah.
Is that committee approach a liability then? Do you need a defined go-to number 2? Or is that unpredictability their greatest weapon?
That right there is the million-dollar question for the Cyclones, isn't it?
Something for you all to think about. Thanks for breaking down the numbers.
Ball game, I'm the reason that they all came. I'm headed to the Hall of Fame. Best believe that I'll never have an off game. Got a soft touch on the big stage. End of the game, so clutch. Lockdown D so deadly. Hit half-court shots as the warm-up. It ain't hard. I'm the one that you can't guard. Got a feeling that I can't lose, I can't stop. Money with the bank shot. Number 1 draft pick. Mind blowing, ain't no slowing when I'm going to the basket. I'm balling out. MVP, they calling out. like Kobe, you know me, you're better than show me. I'm standing on the stage with your trophy. I've been around, I'm an OG. Retiring my jersey, street credit.